Do you ever have a coaching call with somebody who's interested in working with you and they tell you how enthusiastic they are about working with you and that they've named their first kid after you, they have a picture of you over their fireplace, and you get to the end of the call and no matter what your price is, they say, I just don't have the money to do this right now, but when I do, you're the first person I'm going to reach out to you. And what do? It's like so depressing. Because why? You know they have money. They've told you they have a good job. They've taken trips. You've seen on their Facebook or Instagram that they're doing really well, but yet they don't have money to join your coaching program and you have no way to get around it. That's the most frustrating thing that you could possibly have on a sales/coaching/discovery call/strategy session. How do you fix this? Well, my name is Jason Nyback, and I spend about $1 million a year on Facebook ads trying to get coaching clients. And we've been growing for a number of years, been doing this for a really long time. And we create all these training videos to talk about what we're learning, what we're doing to try and help you. Okay, so here's how we fix this. This is a very common thing that most coaches deal with. And you got to remember, it's very easy for somebody to say that because it's an easy out. I don't have any money. Okay, and what are you going to say to that? They know they got you. They know you can't do anything about it. Too bad for you. All right, let's talk about this. So how do we fix this and how do we make sure this doesn't happen? Well, the first thing that you need to understand is that you can't objection whack-a-mole them out of it, okay? This is what a lot of people do. What they will do is they will start the objection handling whack-a-mole game with these people. They'll basically be like, well, we'll make some payments. We can split your 5K coaching program. We'll split up over 3 payments of whatever, $2,000 or $1,700. And they're like, I just can't do that. And they're like, well, Bob, you told me this is important to you. And, or whatever. They're like, they just create all these objection whack-a-mole stuff. Here's the problem. That's number one, exhausting. Number two, it's just making them mad. Okay, so you don't want to get down that road where you have to do that. So how do you fix this? Well, the first thing you're going to do, like we said, is you're not going to play objection whack-a-mole. You need a better strategy. The second thing you have to do is you need to understand that people are most likely in the coaching space, the ones who are qualified are buying themselves out of a problem, not into an opportunity. Okay, so what does that mean? Most coaches are extremely excited about what they're teaching, okay? And they will get on an enrollment call and they will go, hey, I'm so excited to help you. And this is all the amazing things that you're going to learn working with me. And I'm going to teach you this and we're going to do that. And it's going to be so awesome. And at the end of it, you're going to get all this amazing stuff. Most people who are looking for coaching, whether they tell it to you or not, are not looking for more awesomeness. Okay, they're looking to get out of something. They're looking to get away from a bad situation, not go towards some optimistic fairy tale future. And this is a very big mistake that coaches make in the sense that they sell this opportunity and they try and motivate people to buy from them. Okay, so they're constantly talking about how good their program's going to be and how excited they are, and they're so excited about the future, and they will do what we call, in the sales industry is called future pacing, where it's like, let's paint an amazing future for you, me and you. I'm the prospect, you're the enrollment coach, and you're painting this amazing future for me. It's called future pacing, right? It's a very basic psychological trick that quite frankly doesn't work, all right? And so what then you're going to get me to a place where I see this amazing future and I'm going to be like, oh, this is so amazing. I can make all this money and I can have this. And oh, this is so awesome. I need to do this, right? And then you just throw in, okay, great. It's only 5K. We're going to get started. I'm going to help you to achieve all this awesomeness. They're not, okay? Most people who are looking for coaching are moving away from something, not towards something. Let's talk about this, okay? For example, like me, right? If I have a problem, my teeth are terrible, and it's from childhood issues. I was well water where I was very acidic, and it racked a lot of my teeth, so I'm constantly getting them fixed. So anyhow, but you know what? I'll give you a perfect example, right? Like what'll happen is the dentist will call and be like, hey, you know what? You're doing for a cleaning. Let's clean your teeth. Blah blah blah. It's covered by your insurance. Just got to come down. What time works for you? And I'll hear that. I'll be like, oh yeah. I'll get back to you. I got a busy week. Let me get back to you, right? And never really motivated to do that. But I'll tell you what. I remember a couple of years ago, I had a toothache the day before Thanksgiving, and it was bad. And I was like, can you get me in? What do you mean you can't get me in on Thanksgiving? You're not working on Thanksgiving? What am I supposed to do? Oh my God, can you at least give me a prescription for something to help this thing? Like, this is crazy. What do I do? Right? And I think they gave me a prescription, and it took away a bit of the pain because it was infected. But boy, I was ready to spend whatever it takes, whatever I needed to get down there and get that thing fixed ASAP. Okay? So, like, price didn't matter. Why did price not matter? Right? Because it gives us the third thing, right? So we're going to talk about three things here, right? The first, they're kind of convoluted. The first thing is you do not play objection whack-a-mole. You will lose, okay? And it's just a waste of your time. Second thing is people are moving away from something versus towards something. And then the third thing in that is people are always buying themselves out of pain. Okay, so it's sort of like the second one, but just in more detail. Because here's the thing you got to realize: people will spend to get out of pain. They don't usually spend to get more pleasure. Sure, you could be like, well, a Hawaiian vacation and a European trip. It's not what we're talking about. Okay, that's a trip. Okay, we're not comparing like vacations here. We're comparing people who want coaching and getting help. So the question is what you need to do is what we do anyways, is we focus on only trying to work with people who have the biggest problem, okay? Because here's why. The people who have the biggest problem are usually motivated to fix that problem the most, okay? And not only that, guess what else they are? They're more committed to themselves to fixing that problem. I'll tell you why. After I go for a root canal or whatever, a crown, I had to get a crown, fix that tooth. That was expensive. I brushed my teeth like crazy, right? For about a month, right? I was like on it, doing everything they're telling me, all the stuff they give you and this and that. I was just motivated to do that, right? Because why? I don't want to go through that pain again. And so what you will find is twofold, right? When you help people focus on getting out of their biggest pain, then you're going to find that they're the most committed. Okay, so how does this practically look? Well, here's how this practically looks. Your sales process from your ad should be focusing on diagnosis and pain relief versus prescription and optimism, okay? And if you can do those things, if you can separate that out, you'll realize you're going to get a better quality. We found we get a better quality person. We get somebody who really is looking for the help. Somebody's going to do the work. Somebody who cares about it. Somebody who wants to do it. Somebody who's focused, who's ready to go. Because again, the problem is, if you're just constantly working, talking about awesomeness, it's not going to get a qualified person. Now, here's what I need you to do. I'm going to talk about some key important things here. First off, make sure you click the like button on this video so it gets out to more people, and hit the subscribe button wherever it is around here so you can subscribe to this. Now, let's put this all together. So how does this work? Is this all about fear-mongering and doom and gloom and all this other stuff? Not at all. What it is what you've got to do or what we've done is shift the script or the sales process you're doing is intentionally connecting with people, showing them how our process can help them through the pain and get out of that versus selling them awesomeness, okay? And then inevitably, like I say, get a better qualified person, and you have less of those issues because people have money. It's just they don't want to give it to you, okay? So that's what we found. I hope this helps. We'll see you on the next video. Make sure you put in the chat the biggest question you have about this video. All right, take care.